Thank fuck.
Now, Soren, as been described, you are laying on the ground about right here. The tree ant is on fire, and you see this purple, like, haze coming towards you. What do you do?
Walk into the haze. Do it.
Is it so? The trap was already set off. Is there a way to disable it? Like, do you have to spout lore to figure out?
You can see if you can get lucky enough to find a way. So let's
Did
go
my
ahead.
defy danger count
Spout
as a
lore.
fail?
Anything purple smells like lavender.
No, your defy danger counted because you didn't take damage for it. But
Okay.
I brought the unwelcome truth of that you sprung a trap.
'Cause,
Oh.
yeah, I have tricks of the trade. So it's whenever you pick locks, pockets, or disable traps, roll.
You need to do the first,
deck.
the one above that first,
Okay.
which is the one to like detect traps. I believe is kind of what it's called. Let's see. I gotta pull up your character sheet.
Roll D.
You don't need to
2d6.
detect traps if they're already in sight, though, Amell.
There's,
Like,
there's
he goes-
definitely.
He doesn't know how to disarm it or if there's additional spots or really where the spot is to disable it.
Hey.
Okay, so on a 10 plus, you may ask 3 questions.
Where's the trap?
Under my foot.
Yep, the trap is under his foot.
What is it?
There
What
are
is, like-
also vents on the bottom that are actually not even vents. I might actually like this better. The trees on the sides are actually releasing this gas. So
That means I have knowledge of it.
okay, Moko, you recognize this gas as a defense mechanism for the trees, and any of those that get trapped in it will continue to take damage until they're either out of it or die.
Is there
Stay
any?
away
Is
from
there
the
any?
gas, I yell.
Is there any other traps?
Is there anything
On
else?
this,
Is
like,
there anything else
Or,
hidden here?
yeah, that we can see. That we can see.
There are no traps in the area that you can see. No.
So,
Well,
real
all
quick
three
question.
were- All three were
Yeah.
answered then.
Where? Okay, you know when it's activated. I will tell you that. Actually, not. What else is in here? You actually do find one thing that's hidden on the wall over here as you're running. You notice a kind of like crack in the wall that doesn't seem natural,
Natural.
and that is what you see that's hidden.
Ooh, so
Now
quick
can
question.
I tricks of the trade to disable the trap that Rewix has
You
stepped on?
can. During that
Not
time,
not a
though,
good time.
I say
Should kill these things first.
during the time, yes, you have a tree ant that is now furious that this axeman cut off its fingers, and is now coming at you with just a. It takes its fist and actually
I
morphs
ask a-
it bigger and comes.
Can
to
I
punch
ask
you.
a quick
Yes.
question?
Sure, you can.
Do I know that this gas can be blocked with a mask?
It cannot. It gets absorbed
Okay.
into your body.
Okay. So this
So-
is a GTFO gas.
Yep. It is now coming. This tree ant is punching towards you, and its fist is literally
Is
growing in
it going
size.
through somebody?
It's just punching you. You just freed Bardock, so no, it's not going through him. It's just going. It's going for you because you just cut its
So I
fingers.
gotta roll defy danger.
You can defy. You can do it how you can react however you want.
You know what? I'm gonna defy danger.
Okay, well, how are you defying danger? What are you doing?
I am going
Are
to.
you going to brace the
sidestep.
Okay, because you can brace the attack. You could catch it. You could.
I'm going to catch it, and then as I catch it, flip it over
Okay,
and like slam it into the
so
ground.
do a defy danger
Do that.
because you're powering through. So go ahead and roll defy danger plus your strength.
With what Abraham just said,
Power through, baby.
If he hits this, I imagine just seeing him grabbing this tree into giant fists and ripping it out of the ground because it's
I
encased
want to throw
in
it
the ground.
into the firing
These ones
plant.
move.
Can I throw that
They
into
can
the firing
choose-
plant? Catch it, throw it over to the fire plant. That's
Nope.
on fire.
That's pretty far. If you want, you can do that,
I rolled 10, baby.
but you will need to throw a volley. Roll a volley versus just slamming into the ground. So
Well,
please
can
roll
I
it.
still keep the defy danger to do that and just
You
figure out
do.
where?
You block its attack with a defy danger. You grab this thing and you do not get hit. You catch it and just pick it up into the air. And
There we go. I
Nice.
throw it over to the firing plant.
Wow.
You whip this thing because you got the plus 10. That's the only reason I was going to give it to you if you got higher than 10. You whip it. It lands on top of the other tree ant and gets lit on fire. Please roll an additional 1d8 damage.
Nice.
Does the fire
Now
grow
you're-
bigger? Does it give us more vision?
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? You guys have a little bit more vision. There's not much to see over there, to be honest.
Little thing.
So it
I don't
takes
think
2
I've
extra
finished a
damage.
roll, have I?
And it's exposed. Its innards are exposed. Remember that, Aaron.
It is. I was ignoring damage for the 1d8 no matter what. So it takes. It
Do you want to
actually.
move that tree over there?
I got it. It's fine. Actually, apparently I can't move
So
it.
I still have 0 experience, correct? I haven't missed a roll.
I don't believe you missed one.
I've missed 2.
I can't.
Yeah,
click on
that's
it.
same.
I missed 2 as well.
Well,
I just keep rolling 10s.
I can't click
Well,
anything
then,
right
then
now.
you all have 2 out of 8 experience towards them.
Right. So go ahead and you can move it, Moko, if you want, or if I could click it, I would just delete the damn thing. But I can't click right now for some reason on either of my screens. It's weird.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So, it falls into there and it actually bursts into flames and it dies.
Lumberjack.
That was
Lumberjack.
and then lumberjack. At this point, Soren, you do see that you've had enough time to get to the trap if you want, or the hole in the wall if you want. You can do that. If not, what move are you making?
How many treants are left? There's just
still
2.
2 left. One
Is one of
is
them-
injured. That has had its the
Spiky top
spiky
cut
top
off?
cut off.
Are they like
Wait, isn't that the one I
focused
threw
or
into the...
trained?
No, you threw the one that was on Bardock.
Are
Oh,
they
yeah.
focused or trained on like anybody else?
They are right now. The one behind is is charging towards Abraham once again. The other one is actually it saw what happened with Abraham and it's starting to root itself into the ground.
Oh yeah, then yeah, I feel I have time to try to disable the trap.
Okay, so you run up to go disable the trap. Please roll and roll your trap expert or the tricks
After-
and trade. Sorry, that's what it is.
After Abraham threw it all the way over there and landed directly on top of the other one, I look over at him and give him a nice nod, like thanks and good job. And
Okay, so you do it no problem. So you reach into this. You actually take your dagger, stab into the hole, and make it.
Don't
bigger.
have a dagger.
Well,
He doesn't have a dagger.
Whatever the hell you have. I don't care if you punch the. No, he
No,
threw-
wait, yeah, he has the dagger because it was on the body because I threw it.
Oh yeah, I did pick up the hatchets and the dagger. Okay, I do have the dagger.
When did you pick up those hatchets? You threw those at.
No, he said he
Keep
said he
them
walked
at
over
this.
and picked it up.
Okay, I missed
Yeah,
that. My
because like
bad.
they were in front of me, right? So I just pick them up on the way back to the.
Okay, don't forget one of these. This treant over here actually still has your sword in it. Just so you know, that one's
Oh,
still
wait,
alive.
For long.
So you do it no problem. So you reach into this thing, using the dagger to cut a hole big enough for your hand, and you find this pulsing vine. And what you do is you take this vine. Actually, you know what? What do you do? How do you disable the trap? Tell me how you do it. You find this pulsing vine, and you determine that's what's causing the gas to come out.
Is it going through the vine, or because like if I cut open the vine, if it contains gas, I'm just gonna fuck us more.
You successfully did this.
Oh,
You're
okay.
actually disabling this trap. So you say however you disable it.
I'm just gonna cut it open.
Okay, so you cut this thing open. Do you cut it from both sides and just rip the thing out, or you just cut one side and just kind of starts to poof
Yeah,
out a
it
little
just
bit?
poofs.
Okay, so you cut it open and it actually withers downwards until it like just kind of deflates, and then you notice that the gas has stopped moving, but it hasn't dissipated. And at that same point, that treant that was charging Abraham is right on him. Abraham, what do you do?
Is that the one that was burrowing?
No, the one that's burrowing is the one with the sword in it. This one here is the one that's charging you.
I'm going to buff Abraham with 1d4 damage.
Okay, please go ahead and play your loot, sir.
I'm gonna play.
Smexy.
Gonna play
Smexy.
a loot solo that'll make him even enjoy it, even though he doesn't trust me. It'll sound that good.
You're the one that made that bond of trust be that way.
10. Please roll 1d8.
1d. He needs a 1d4.
Oh, 1d4, right. Moko gets the 1d4. So, Moko, what do? You now, your next attack, you gain an additional 1d4 damage.
I'm going to power attack the shit out of this and split it in half.
Okay. Now, question, before you roll. If you get a 10 plus, are you going to choose to avoid its attack or deal an additional 1d6 damage and take an attack?
Well, I'm going to avoid the attack.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before you rolled. Go ahead.
I want to chop it in half so if it does come, and I do roll a plus 10, it just like cut it in half and like splits in two and passes me.
Works for me. Go ahead and make your roll.
Hack and slash, right?
Yes. 7. Okay. So
Dealing 10 damage
roll-
plus the 1d4, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That thing is dead.
So
but
13 damage. Okay, so you take your axe and you swing this thing down as it's charging forward toward you and cuts. As it splits apart around you, 2 spikes from the inside of the tree ant stab into both sides of you and then release, and it continues to go until it falls. Please take a
Nice.
1d8 damage. You take 2 damage from that. And that one is now dead.
It's nothing but a flesh wound.
Okay, there is one left. It's burrowed itself in. It picks up its root and swings down right on Bardock. What do you do?
I'm gonna have to defy danger and use my dexterity.
You're gonna try to
Like
dodge?
that's all I got at the moment. I don't even have a weapon. I'm just helping people as much as I can. Alright, roll 1.
It is but a scratch.
6 plus 0. Oh fuck.
So, you
Experience.
you remembered that when Soren was trying to avoid, that he rolled, and you thought it was the best idea ever. So you're like, I can make myself look good while doing this. So you roll, and as you roll, this thing was prepared, and it just slams itself down on your back. Please roll 1d8 damage.
1d8. 2 damage.
You take, yes, you do. No, his armor absorbs it.
Oh,
Yeah.
do I get armor for my attack?
You have armor too, yes. Your armor, I
Oh.
believe, is 2.
No, I
The
get one.
magic attacks from earlier didn't.
Magic checks did not work effect, but any like physical attack, yeah, it's you still absorb it.
Do I have
armor absorb
armor?
it. You do have armor. You're chainmail. You have at least one.
Oh, I
armor.
get plus.
You have 1 armor.
I get 1 armor, so I only took 1 less damage.
Yep.
But
Okay.
you said, yeah, no, I got it. I got it.
And
Alright.
when this thing swings down, Moko, it actually turns its club and starts swinging it back around towards you.
Okay,
And what do you do?
I'm going to defy danger by grabbing it and throwing it somewhere else.
Okay, please roll.
Let's hope I roll well. Fingers crossed.
Okay,
I
so-
grab it.
You grab this thing, and it starts sliding you back. And you try to pick it up, but you realize that this thing has rooted itself into the ground, and you cannot lift it out of the ground.
Okay.
So, you have a choice. You can either continue to get thrown by this thing and get thrown into a wall and take 1d8 damage,
Okay.
or you can throw your axe at its arm and cut its arm off, but you lose your axe. It shatters in the process.
You axe-
My
Whoa.
God.
You
Yeah.
wait. You can't just destroy.
You
his-
want to bet? He can go buy another one.
Yeah, I got enough
How-
money for it now. I'll buy an
How would
indestructible
be,
adamantine
so-
axe.
All right.
I kind of need that for the rest of this game. But
Exactly.
how much damage do I roll for that?
You roll a d8 if you take the hit.
Can I roll the d8 first and make my decision?
No.
How
How much health do you have?
How much health do I have?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, then you'll be fine.
All right, I'm just gonna let it throw me somewhere.
Okay, so
take
you
the
get
risk on damage.
thrown against the wall over here because it loops around and slams you into the wall. So roll a d8.
Of course, I'm gonna roll.
All right, Soren,
Second.
you are finally done disarming this trap. And you turn, you see there's only one tree ant left. One split open on the ground with 2 spikes sticking out of it. 2 are on fire over by the gas. It's finally starting to recede. And there's one that you just literally see Abraham get just knocked into a wall. What do
I get
you
up.
do?
While this is happening.
Okay, Soren, what do you do? Did I lose him? Momo? Are you muted?
Oh, my mic was muted. Sorry. I'm gonna yell at Abraham. Abraham, are you all right?
I'm going to feign death and pretend I'm dead.
Okay.
Like, "Ugh."
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Well, I'm just gonna leave him. He's dead. I'm just gonna hack and slash, run towards the tree ant with a dagger in one, and then the hatchet that
Okay.
Abraham.
Abraham gave me in the other.
Okay. And as you do it, it's prepared for you.
Oh my lord.
And
Oh,
it's
my Lanta.
market
What
experience.
experience?
And it actually, how much HP do you have, just so I know?
8
You have
and
8?
1 armor.
Okay, well, that's fine. Either way, I was going to have it, it reaches out with its other arm, and its fingers grasp, and it entangles you, and you are now wrapped and tied up.
Ooh.
And you drop both
What?
weapons on the ground because of how tight it's squeezing you.
Do I see this?
Are your eyes slightly squinted open so you can see, but no one can really see that they're open?
Yes.
Then yes, you do see it.
I'm going to pop up on my feet, run over, and smack it in half and say, "Ha, bitch!"
Okay. Since it thought you were dead, I will actually just allow you to deal your damage.
Sweet. 1d8, right? No. Is that 1d8 for a max?
It's D10.
Ooh. Bitch!
Well, I'm gonna heal Abraham.
Okay, that's fine. Anyways, as Abraham leaps up, he charges forward, and he kind of does like he does kind of like, you know, the guitars when you like slide on your like knees. He has his axe to the side. He just does it and just slices right through the thing, and it topples over dead. Its arms release you, Soren, and you are now free.
While he was doing that, I was playing an awesome melody to encompass his amazing. Heals him for 1d8.
Okay. We will allow it to reverberate to another target you choose.
Definitely
Soren, actually.
Soren.
Okay.
8 HP. I take 8 HP right there.
You get 7
7.
HP. So
Oh,
Soren
better.
and
Thank you.
Abraham heal that amount.
I'm really useful in this campaign.
Okay. You guys spend a
That
little
almost
bit
tops me off.
of you guys spend a bit of time down here. You notice the gas is finally completely gone, which everybody's happy about. I assume. Let's go ahead and move
Everyone
this.
but Abraham.
I'm gonna go check on my buddy. I'm gonna check on Soren, be like, "You all right, buddy?"
I'm good.
The gas has disappeared,
I'll
which I'm
live.
getting rid of now. Alright, so the gas is gone. And you notice that it seems to be pretty safe down here. You don't really find anything else. But you do travel to the south, and you find a storage area.
Wait. Before we travel, can I pick up every lost equipment that
You
was
can.
dropped,
I'm assuming that you all pick up all
and then
your
I'll
stuff.
give Abraham his 2 hatchets
you assume
back.
they'd pick up their stuff. Oh,
Thank you, sir.
that's cool.
I'm allowing you to
Put
pick
on
your
my
shit up on this
belts.
one.
Put them on
No,
my
it's
belt.
I don't want my rapier because you assumed I picked it.
Nope, that one you didn't. And this one, it's safe. It's safe time. There's nothing that's
Alright.
going to kill you this very
While
moment.
this is happening, I'm going to pat Bardic on the back. He's like, "We'll make you hard yet."
Uh-huh.
Hard, do you say? Okay, so you guys now have traveled down to, if you look a little bit south, there's a green tree. It's the only luscious green tree you've seen in the entire area.
I don't trust it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at this
It's
tree.
fine.
Do I notice anything about this tree particular?
You notice this tree is more of a safe area. Nothing's corrupted here, and you feel that if you rest here, that you will actually be safe, and not any harm would come to you. You also, let me take a
What
look.
does my tree and pet think of this thing?
Your treant pet loves the thing. It climbs up on top and just hangs out, swinging from a branch with its feet.
All right, so my tree and pet likes it. I think it's safe. Let's hang out here for a while.
If you would, Bardock, please roll a 1d8. And I think that's all you are actually going. And plus 1d8 plus 1d4.
Plus,
I would like to know what's happening, but I can't.
yeah.
That's fine, just roll it for me. A 7. Okay, when you guys also go here, you find that this is where they stored their loot from anything that they've raided. So you find stuff from merchants, you find stuff from, the other towns that these goblins have raided. So go ahead and roll me a 1d4.
Everyone?
No, just
Oh,
3.
Bardock.
You find 300 gold worth of items in this location.
Oh, worth of items. Okay.
Yes.
Any axes?
No access. You
Sparingly?
find 100 gold in gems. We'll just say gems. We're not going to specify it. You find a tapestry that is worth 100 gold. It says "Boom Shakalaka" on it.
Okay.
No, not really. But you find a great tapestry of like some gladiator holding the sword in
And
the
how
air.
much
Standard.
is it?
It's 100. And then
Is
you
it like the
find
Luke
and you find
Skywalker?
100 gold coins.
And then 100 gold coins. Okay.
Correct. So that is what you find here, and you guys can rest if you wish.
but he
If not,
doesn't find a rapier.
Nope.
Yeah, All right. Well, I guess I'll just take everything. How
You
much does
find
the tapestry weigh?
Is he the only one that
Just put
finds
it
it,
as
or do
one
we
load.
all find it?
Everybody finds it. I was having you roll for it.
All right.
This is like
Should we divvy this up now, or should we wait later?
Well, I don't have any gold, so
no one has any gold really except for Moko. I know he doesn't really have gold. I think he might have 20 coins plus that gem he found.
Yep.
I can hold most of our gold, but if someone wants to take like 10 for like rations or something,
I'll
do
take
cross
10
a
gold. I need it for my expenses.
Anyone else gonna take some out of the
No, I'm
How
fine.
much gold? How much gold did we find?
100 in total, and you took 10 so far. Anyone else?
I only 10.
No, 100 in jewels is what.
No, we got 100
Oh,
gold
okay,
You-
okay, okay,
you-
okay.
you-
and then 100 gold and
I'll take
100 gold
20.
tapestry.
I'll take one of those gems, and I'll take some gold.
You could say each gem is worth 25 coin. That could work. You could split it that way. You find
I'll
like
just
4
take-
gems, one's worth 25 coin each.
20
Split 'em.
coin.
So then there's 3 gems left, and you're taking 20. He's taking 10. Anyone else taking any gold?
Did we lose Rewick? He might be dead.
No, I'm still here.
Uh-huh.
He's just
You
off
got,
camera.
when you go off camera, you gotta like adjust your camera so we can see your face.
I can't adjust it. It's just a cheap piece.
Rewick, do you want it?
Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna chill here, invisible like.
Okay.
So that means I have 70 gold on me for the group, and I have the tapestry. How much does the tapestry weigh?
100. Oh, it's one weight.
One.
I look at this tapestry, be like, what a pretentious man.
So 3 gems, 70 gold, and the tapestry.
Okay. So you guys can, if you choose, you can rest here for like an hour, and you can gain back half your health. You can you can prepare your spells again if need be, and you can also talk amongst yourselves to determine what your next plan of action is.
All
I
right,
think
I'm
resting
gonna.
first.
Well, let's take the rest because
can
who
I-
doesn't love HP? Is it half of your missing
Full
HP, or is it
Half your
talk.
total HP. Total HP.
Oh, I'm full
All right,
HP then.
we're resting. We're totally resting.
Can I pull Bardock off to the side
Oh,
and talk to him
Go for
about that gem or jewel that Abraham found that he asked if he could look at and how badly he wants it?
if you can somehow let me look at that without him knowing you took it, and then give it like put it back, that would work because that might have magical properties, and I feel like with intelligence, he's just gonna sell it for gold.
I'm gonna
Will do.
prepare spells,
Okay.
and it's gonna be alarm and charm person.
Oh, by the way, I am putting that gem in a very specific inner pocket, so it's like a bag that sits on the inside of
Uh-huh.
my pants.
I'm just gonna have him possibly roll to find danger, and then have maybe you, if he does rolls high
I
enough,
have a pickpocket skill. Can I just roll 2d6 plus 2?
that would be it. Yes, and then I'll give Moko an ability to counter it somehow.
I will tell you this: if I catch you stealing from me, I will take your hand.
You
I'm just
might,
letting you know that my character will take your hand.
you might want to wait until he's sleeping. So I'm back
That's
up to 19. How much experience does everyone have so far? No, we
I have
don't
3
do
of
it
8.
until.
Yeah, and
I do.
if you're at 8,
I
once you hit
do.
8 experience, you can level up. You can rest at any point in the game, or like a short rest or end of session. You can level up once you rest.
All right.
Yeah, why are
okay.
you trying to steal my shit, man? I'm
With-
gonna murder all of you in your sleep.
my
I know.
alert,
Shut up, medic! Shut up! You don't know we're doing that.
with my
Yeah,
alert spell, I'm gonna like make a line from over here to.
That's fine, except you won't have your alert spell until after you guys are done resting.
It only takes like an hour to prepare a spell.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are only resting for like an hour. You only need an hour rest to regain your health and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's not gonna be like you're not gonna be sitting here all night. You're just gonna be like, okay, we're gonna take a quick break, recuperate, heal up a little bit, and then get going.
While
Okay.
we're chilling, I kind of explain how I don't have a weapon anymore. So I need something.
Use your fists, young man. That's how
Mm.
you really toughen yourself up.
I only got a staff, and I'm just fine.
I'll
Yeah,
extend
except-
a hand with the short sword, with my short sword in it.
I'll borrow the short sword.
Okay. Now, you guys have, since you have wandered around the lower area, you have noticed that over to the side, there is...
Whoa.
Oh, yep, I moved you guys. There's a ladder that leads upwards. What do you do once you find this ladder?
Well,
Detect. I'm gonna detect trapped instantly.
Okay.
Or
You're actually in no danger because you determined this entire area there. You were no longer in danger, so you wouldn't find any traps anyways.
you know what? I'm just gonna climb the ladder.
Okay, you're not gonna try
Is
to
it going up or down?
You're not gonna maybe try to discern reality. It goes up, so back to the floor you were. But you're not gonna try to maybe determine whether or not there's
Okay,
something
I-
up there.
Nope.
Definitely. No, I'm going to discern realities
Okay.
on the ladder.
Go
All
ahead
right.
and
While
make
he's
a
doing
roll.
that, I'm still climbing up.
That's fine. It's instantaneous, so we'll let him roll and he can ask his questions.
Let me pull up the shows the discern realities just so I have. I mean, I'm sure you could have just told me what I could do.
I have a
So
quick
it's a
question.
2D. I have to actually look it up myself. I don't have it open.
2d6
Go ahead, Soren. What's
plus-
up?
Is it so? Yeah, it's
Wisdom.
2d6 plus wisdom. Okay.
Well,
Since
You
If-
think there's nothing going on at all. You don't really notice anything different or out of the ordinary.
Wait, do I have to discern reality as well?
If you want to determine if there's anything going on, but Soren, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Yeah,
since
no.
like I have -1 wisdom, but my race,
What I thought.
my human, I get +1 when spout lower, so I don't. It just cancels out, right?
With criminal activities, it does.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah.
a criminal activity.
Okay.
But normally, yes, it would. So, like, if you were trying to sneak in somewhere and stuff like that, you'd be fine. Where the fuck did I put this ladder? There it is. Okay. So, you guys are kind of making a bit of noise, and you don't really hear anything, but something may have happened. So, if you guys wish at this point, go ahead and... Do you wish to climb? You don't notice anything out of the ordinary at this point. Everything seems normal. It seems
I
quiet.
think it's perfectly safe up there, guys.
Okay, so you guys head up. That's my guess, because Moko was doing it, so I'm just going to assume he was. So I'm going to move you guys. Let me get back to it.
Oh, both failed.
No. Over.
That experience.
That's a bard. Here we are. And you come up. So you guys can go up to the upper floor again.
Jump. Oh, hello.
And I will wait for Moko before I describe what you see.
All right, real quick, while this is happening, I want my treant to sit on top of my head,
Okay?
and before I get to the next level, I want it to poke around and see if it sees anything. If it does and it senses threat, I want it to squeeze my head just a little bit.
Well, the thing is since you were trying to discern, you didn't really notice anything. So your treant doesn't really notice at all. But, as
But
you
my
guys...
treant gets a plus to anything I do.
does.
And even if it's a +1, it still breaks
The 7?
6, and now it gets 7.
Okay, there's no trap. Okay, I already brought you guys up, but anyways, there was no traps. You don't really. Actually, you can. No, I lied. You have to ask a question. You may ask one question with discern realities. You can ask, what has happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Who is really in control here? And what here is not what it appears to be?
What here is not what it really appears to be. That's mine.
What appears that's not here? I mean, really, everything here appears to be what it is. There's not really too much that you change. There's nothing hidden at all. So, everything's exactly as it should be. There is an owl bear in front of you.
An owl bear?
Took
I
him
was
a
about to
second.
say, when I was looking at that thing, I'm like, what is that? A bird?
It's an owl bear. I found a token that had it. So, you guys come up the ladder, and due to all the noise you were making, trying to figure out if there was anything going on, it alerted the owlbear to your presence, and it decided to come and investigate, and it sees you. It is.
All right,
it
I'm
has
going
the,
to give it some
Hold on.
food.
Hold on. It has the body. That ain't gonna happen. It has the body of a bear, feathers of an owl, beaked claws. It has great night vision. And what's not to love? I mean, really.
Huh?
So, this owlbear sees you, and it comes charging. It's going to try to knock you all back down that ladder. All of you, please roll a defy danger. Tell me how you're trying to defy it, and I will allow that.
I feel
All right.
like we should all defy danger with strength and try to stop this thing.
I am
I'm
weak
going
as
to-
fuck.
Brace myself as it charges. I'm going to lower my level, pop it up and over and down the ladder shaft.
Okay, so you're gonna do a Constitution, is what yours will be rolled, Moko. 8. Okay.
Wait, what does a Constitution roll?
He's enduring. He's enduring the attack, so he's bracing the attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too.
To throw
Okay.
up and over.
Roll a
Wouldn't
plus
that be
con.
strength?
The up and over part, yes, but the initial part of it is con.
So do I have to roll 2 things?
No, because I have to tell you what happened since you rolled an 8.
Oh.
First.
All right.
I'm gonna let everybody else roll at the same time.
If I
Shit.
smash a teammate, so be it.
Okay, 2 other.
I'm
I need
gonna-
Soren. I need a. Well, how are you gonna do it?
I'm just gonna
Sidestep.
shift my body to the side, sidestep, and just
Okay. Roll
Hopefully-
your dex, please.
the boys can get it up and over.
Now I'm starting to fail.
Okay.
Oh god, we're all
Oh,
failing.
mark
Oh,
experience. You both of you mark experience, by the way.
Yeah, trust me, I already
And
marked it.
Rewick, what do you do to defy danger?
I want to use my my staff to pole vault out of the way.
Okay, I will allow that, but it's going to be a dexterity roll because you're pole vaulting. So please roll a defy danger dexterity.
60-year-old man pole vaulting.
He's a wizard, though.
Oh, he
Oh,
hit
he
it.
manages to almost do it.
Okay, so let's see here. What do you guys have in your inventories? I gotta pull up your guys' inventories here really fast.
My short sword is
Not
being
too
borrowed
much.
by a bard.
Okay, I have to pull up these two. It doesn't matter for you two. Okay, so when this owlbear comes charging, you see Abraham push its hands out and try to stop this thing, and you succeed in slowing it down, but you aren't able to lift it up. So you have a choice. You can either... What can you do here?
Can I crush a teammate?
You know, actually, that will actually kind of work, actually. I'm going to have you do this. You have a choice. You
Sorry,
can...
Bardock. Whatever damage happens.
No. This is how it's going to work. You can either move this thing to the left or right. It will hit you either way. But you can choose that it will additionally hit either Soren or Bardock, because they were not fast enough to get out of the way
You
or
know
endure.
what? I gotta play to my bond, and I gotta watch my buddy's back.
Okay, so it goes to Bardock then. So please roll, or since it's only landing on you, not actually attacking, because you slowed him, please roll a D6, because it is still kind of big. For both of you.
Oh, I gotta roll D6 damage?
Yes, you do. And your armor does absorb it. So you would take one less. Nice.
Take 5 damage.
So you take 5 damage, he takes 3. During this point, Rewix, you are trying to pole vault out. But when it gets thrown to the left side, the owlbear knocks your staff, and you go tumbling to the ground. You have a choice. You can take damage, which is a D6, or you may break one of your healing potions when you land.
Oh,
take
I'll
the
take
damage.
damage.
Okay, please roll a D6.
You're mean.
Okay, and the owlbear now rolls over, gets up, and gets ready to swing its claw/talons at Abraham.
Why me?
Because you would want to pick it up and stopped it.
I didn't pick it up. I just shoved it to the side.
Well, you picked it up, and you couldn't pick it up far enough, and then you just kind of So, Abraham, what do you do?
Swim.
I'm running away. Can I outrun this thing?
You can try.
Can this thing
am I near the
fly?
ladder?
Is the question.
How
Am I near the ladder?
How does Golden Root have to be applied again? Through
Applied.
what?
Let me look up the rules on it again. It's a bit different than what we
Anyway,
Uh,
so I'm going to
touch-
see the ladder.
The DM.
I'm going.
DM chooses.
Okay, while this is happening, I'm going to look at the ladder. I'm going to jump on it and do the side slide down thing. Just because I see that's pissed at me, so I'm like, leave.
So roll Dex then for your Defy Danger. Applied. It's only useful when carefully applied to a person or to something they eat or drink. So you can maybe force it down its throat.
Oh god, that's bad.
So you tried sliding down the ladder, right? That's what you said?
I tried sliding down the
Try
ladder.
jumping onto the ladder.
Okay, so you see this owlbear coming, and you decide Soren's idea of rolling was a great idea. And instead of actually grabbing onto the ladder when you roll, you miss it, and you fall down to the second floor. Please take another D6 damage.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Not as
Don't
bad
worry,
as you think it does.
Nah, okay.
Okay, so you take 2. Okay.
No, he takes one.
He takes 1 because of absorb armor. Yes, that's correct. Your armor does absorb it. Now, we have Soren. It seems like you want to try to make a move. The owlbear could... The golden root could take effect if it was eaten or drank in this concept. Because carefully applied to an owlbear is literally impossible. So what do you want to do?
Grapple it and try to force feed it.
As one person, I don't know about that.
Shove your hand into its mouth.
Shove his ent into the mouth.
I'm just wondering if I have anything that I can apply the poison to shove it into its throat. Dungeon rations. Can I use my own rations, poison my own rations, and that's what I'm gonna do.
You could do
I
that.
think.
You could also just
I'm gonna-
you could just take the bottle and just pour it down his throat too. Same idea.
That's what I said.
It's holding the
Oh.
bear
It's
It's in a
Separate.
though.
bottle. Yeah, I don't.
It's in a bottle. Is what we'll say. It's a vial.
Holding down a bear, and
It's
we
an
all
owl
have
bear,
to.
Who
yeah.
is it to
I
hold it?
think-
You can
You
just
guys shove
shove
down
your
the beak,
hand
man.
right down into it. That's very well possible. You may take damage if you roll poorly because it's gonna bite your arm, but
Bad
it's,
idea.
you'll
Yeah, I
take.
don't
No,
know
man,
about-
just do it. Just do it. Just do it, because it's gonna be inside. If it has to bite your hand.
once-
If it's gonna bite your
but
hand,
Abraham,
your hand's inside of its mouth.
Once it
Stop
eats it,
metagaming downstairs in pain. Shut
once
up.
it does eat it, the first person it sees, it becomes a trustworthy ally of, with that effect of golden root.
Am I on its radar? Is it like?
Well, I'm
Is it
sure
still-
that
Is it still?
I'm
Is it, no,
sure
but I mean, is it still fixated on?
it was fixed. This is happening
Getting towards
as
Abraham?
this is happening literally as it's swinging its claw at Abraham. It's in the
Okay.
same time frame. Abraham's
So,
getting
Wayne-
ready to be, Abraham's getting ready to be
Sh-
stupid and roll down and fall down, the ladder.
I already
I'm gonna try
fell
to
down
get
the ladder.
This is time.
Yeah,
frame.
I'm gonna
He-
place
exact same
myself in
time.
an advantageous position to try to get on its back and
Okay,
throw
so
some golden root down its
it
throat.
turns. So you're going to try to climb on its back and then shove your fist down its throat, pretty much, or pour it down its throat. So
I hope you roll a 10.
you I would say you're trying to do this agilely. You're trying to be deftly, try to get up there as quick as you can and pour it down its throat. So please roll Defy Danger plus Dex to get up on the owl bear.
Can I
Oh.
assist?
Almost.
Okay.
Can I assist him? For a
How are, you,
plus one?
how are you assisting him?
And how would you know he's doing that?
I'm going to try to hold the owlbear's head in place while he's.
Owlbear's head is way too tall. This thing is like 8-10 feet tall. You're not going to be able to reach it.
Okay.
So that is not going to happen.
Can I just, I was about to say. Well, then
Distract
I
it
can't.
with the song.
That's what I was about to say. I wanted to distract it.
Okay, what kind of song would you play to distract this thing?
I'd play. The most calming melody I can think of.
Why
But
calming?
a slight tone at the end, and it's going to be it's going to be next time someone successfully assists the target with A, they get +2 instead of +1, and I'm going to do that. Sauron.
I won't. You know what? Go ahead and roll a 2d6 plus your bond with Soren.
Okay, and my bonds are.
If you have a bond with him, you may add that to him.
I do.
What's the bond plus?
It's whatever bonds you have with the person. That's the bonus.
So 2d6. 2d6.
Wait, how many bonds, or just what the bond is?
It's
How many-
however,
it's
however many.
And
okay.
does me knowing that he backstabbed?
Yeah,
his
we
partner-
both have bonds with each other. Is that?
It does
Yeah.
it does not make a difference. It's only the ones he has specifically for you,
Okay.
not the other way around.
Yes.
Okay, so I actually need to look up this ability because I don't know it off the top of my head. So basic moves, it is to aid or interfere. When you help or hinder someone, roll plus bond with them. On a 10 plus, they take +1 or -2 on their roll. Your choice, which you want to give them a +1. On a 7 to 9, they still get a modifier, but you can expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. Okay, so you gain a +1, so you actually definitely climb up on this owlbear very fast. But now you must get this thing into his mouth.
Good
So
luck.
you have a choice. You can make a hack and slash to shove it down his throat, which is where you roll a plus strength. Or you can... What else can you do here?
You should have volleyed and just thrown it in. Like, whoop.
That was a possibility, but then he wastes that one if it misses. So let's see here. And it just
I
hits
only
the
have
side
3.
of it. And they're actually pretty expensive. Let's see, abilities, basic moves. You
do I have
can defy danger by enduring whatever it comes to you.
So that's plus.
Constitution. So you can either roll a hack and slash with strength, or you can endure whatever comes with Constitution.
Hack and
And
slash
do it,
with
maybe.
strength.
You roll as
Oh,
well.
he did it.
You do not deal damage to this while you do it, but you take this golden root vial, uncork it while you're on top of it, and reach your hand in and pour it down its throat, and pull your hand back out before its beak snaps down on your hand. Okay? And what do you do next?
Step in front of it.
No,
No,
I
I'm
don't-
in front of
no,
I'm the
yeah,
one
I'm gonna.
distracting.
Yeah, he's the one distracting it. I'm just gonna jump off, make sure I'm safe, get to
You're gonna tumble
safety.
backwards. Okay, so you
Yep.
do a backflip off of them, land on your feet, take a couple steps
While this
back.
is happening, I'm climbing back up the ladder.
All right, Abraham's climbing back up the ladder, and this owlbear looks down and it sees Bartok, and it comes running to you and grabs you, picks you up, and hugs you.
Aww.
It hugs you.
Oh.
But then it looks at everybody else and just lets out a screech. What do you do? Bartok, what do you do?
I hug it back and say, "It's okay. It's okay. Friends. Friends."
Okay.
Can you understand their language?
I'm gonna
it can body language enough. It's, okay, don't worry, hugs. It's fine. Owlbear calms down and just kind of gets the wide owl eyes. And just kind of looks around.
Well,
And then, what do you guys do next? Now you have an owlbear that's a friend for the moment.
Ooh, send it out first. Let it kill everything in our path.
The owlbear
You're
does
still
not.
at the bottom of the ladder.
The owlbear doesn't want to leave
I'm climbing up the
Bartok's
ladder.
side. It's gonna stay wherever Bartok
I'm
goes.
gonna stay right next to it. I'm gonna keep brushing its owl bear head thing.
That's what
what's,
it's doing for now.
what's that over there?
That is actually a doorway.
Ooh.
So you guys can go up. If you want. You can go inspect the doorway. Do you wish to discern realities and determine things
I'm
about it?
going to stand in the middle of the room, looking to my left, because I do not trust doorways after the previous thing.
Yeah, me
Floor
neither.
before door. So discern realities. Okay, so you walk up to the doorway and you look at it and you notice that it seems to be locked, but you're on the side where you can just flip the little thing and open it.
Wait, so it's locked from our side?
It's locked from your side, and then
Oh.
you look at
Okay.
the
Nothing.
Abraham's looking around and he doesn't see anything, but he kind of gets confused and he kind of puts his arm on the wall.
Tell me
Hmm.
But nothing actually happens.
Oh, thank God.
But you got
So-
experience back though.
You do get experience for that discern reality.
I
Yes.
do.
What,
I'm
what
glad
kind
I
of
failed
door
that
is
roll.
this? Is it like a wood door?
You
Is
may
it-
ask one question from the basic moves list if you wish to ask.
Okay,
I
what
actually did
kind
this a
of
bit different.
what kind of door is this?
It is a metal door. It doesn't seem to as if
I
it
thought
was.
this question happened here. What's
It's
about
fine.
to happen?
I'm giving more. I'm allowing in this one. It's fine.
Have you
It's not a
tried
big deal.
knocking on it?
So it's locked from your guys' side first.
Don't matter. Still knock on
But
it.
you just notice that it's not really made of. It should not. It's kind of out of place in this area, and it seems like it's a door that if you were on the other side, you probably could never have gotten through.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
They might be keeping something
Yeah.
that they really don't want to get out in there.
Still knocking on the door. Do I hear any
You
response?
hear
I suggest
no
we
response at
go-
all. But during this time, the owlbear starts sniffing around,
I was about to say.
and it actually runs off this way, and just
I thought
starts,
I wouldn't wait.
It changed its mind. It's hungry now.
I run with it.
So you follow with it, and it keeps charging down, and it runs into a group of
Okay.
goblins because it's hungry and it wants to eat.
Okay, so before anything, I immediately, I direct the owlbear's attention to the spellcaster,
You
who's
notice
over there.
the owlbear realizes what you want to do, but Abraham's still looking at the door, and I think
I'm
only,
not even in the same room.
I think Soren was the only person who followed the owlbear with you. So
I'm not
what?
following the owl
So
bear.
this owlbear starts to charge the spellcaster, but what do you do, Bartok?
I assist it with the attack with the short sword that was given to me.
Oh.
I charge with it into battle.
Okay, please roll a hack and slash.
Yes. Just -1. I have to hope.
So as this is going to happen, I'm going to notice that they're
Oh.
just ran away.
5. So you start trying to go, yeah, I'm with you, ah! And then you trip over your own feet and you fall, and this weapon falls out of your hands and slides across the floor.
God damn it.
Do you know, every time you fail, the weapon doesn't have to fall. You watch Steven's play.
I know, which is what makes this fun because it already happened once.
He can stab
Mark-
himself.
Mark
he can land on the
experience.
sword.
And the
Right.
owlbear charges in, but it sees that you're like you fell, and it runs back and tries and helps you up.
Alright, cool.
And it dies through the spellcaster's chain lightning.
There's
Well,
no way
I
to
was
survive
cons-
that.
To be fair, I was considering having him attack the owlbear, but I didn't think that'd be very smart because you guys would probably die then. Because then it's no longer friendly to you. But I decided not to be that mean. So
I got 2 more golden root potions or
Soren,
poisons.
you see this owlbear picking up Bartok. But you see where they were charging towards was the spellcaster. What are you doing?
Okay, so did I tell you I
Dude.
walked into the room?
Did you walk into the room? Okay, so Abraham, I guess at the same point, you walk into the room and you see the owlbear picking up Bartok, and you have no idea why.
I'm going to use my
Soren's turn first,
skill.
Why don't you hold up on that, Soren? What are you doing first?
Is it alerted?
They
From
are
me.
aware
Okay.
of you.
Right.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a surprise attack. There's
Alright,
three
yeah.
other goblins that see you.
I'm just gonna run past or run to the short sword dropped by Bartok and
Mhm.
just charge at the caster goblin
Roll a hack
sorcerer.
and slash plus your strength. First 7. So you hit this thing, dealing 8 damage. And this goblin screams out in pain. Ah! At the same time, you may not have noticed, but there was a goblin right next to it. And it saw you coming. So it sticks its spear out as you stab the caster. And it hits you. And you take D6 damage. Okay. So you take 5 damage.
Plus -1, right? Because armor.
Correct.
Now I'm back up at this point. Can I charge back into battle with the owlbear to go kill the goblin next to the
Well-
spellcaster? Because the
well, this
spellcaster
is-
can't really do much.
So, real quick, while this is happening, I'm going to try to use Rally off my special moves. Is it
Okay.
Rally? Recruit. I'm going to try to use Recruit and say, join us or die.
These goblins look at you. Even with that, they're going to look at you and go, "We serve the witch. We don't serve you."
They're under a spell.
Ooh, could I
So-
clear
Can I still
enchant?
make the attempt?
It's not going to work. It's not where I would consider an actual move versus them not. There's no way these goblins are willing to join you. They know
Well,
that if they
They
join
know the
you,
ultimatum.
their
or
death
die.
would come quicker than joining you.
Are
So I
they
tell
enchanted?
them,
They
Your
are
death.
not. They're just
Okay.
not that stupid.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm gonna throw it.
this thing. I want to attack.
Can I use my gun axe on him?
owlbear.
Just be like,
Gun.
boom!
I forgot I gave him a gun. I was willing to allow it.
Gun
It
axe.
has 3
Gun
ammo.
axe,
It's a
spellcaster.
Oh, that was what it's supposed to be instead of the hatchets. It was supposed to be the gun with the 3 ammo that you could pick up every.
Yeah,
every
we have
single
the
time.
hatchets. Do I have any of my hatchets, or do I give
You
them
have
No,
all.
you
I
had
gave
them
you-
all. You
I
were
have
giving
one
back.
hatchet.
No, you were giving them all back.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to throw my hatchet at the spellcaster's face.
Okay, roll me a volley, please.
Roll perfect, baby. Or fail.
So you throw this axe, and it's spinning, and it actually hits Soren in the back.
Oops.
Soren, please. Actually, I will have you re-roll. Go ahead and roll a 1d10, Soren. You take
Sorry,
4.
Soren.
You take 4 damage, and there is an axe lodged in your back for right now.
So much for
Alright,
having my back.
so I'm,
Oh, that ignores armor. Or you still have armor, so it only takes 3 damage. So
gonna say-
I charge at. Okay, so I'm gonna charge at this goblin with the owlbear, and I'm actually gonna get on its back and start playing an intense melody and cast it at Soren, and I'm going to heal him for 1d8. Oh,
you're getting on the owlbear's back, and the owlbear's okay. You're going to need to roll a hack and slash.
Did you try to ride it? Oh, God.
That's fine. I'll allow him. The owlbear will let him on. The owlbear kind of gets
do I
down
need
on
to-
all
do I need to add
fours.
negatives? Because do I need to add negatives to the?
Just
hack?
roll your normal hack and slash. You're on the owlbear. It got on all fours, and now it's riding towards it. You hit. Okay, so I want you to roll because you have the owlbear as a companion while you're fighting this thing. Which I forgot all about Valindra. I'm fucking horrible. I forgot about her. I gotta get better about NPCs.
That's right. We all fucking forgot about her.
Well, she's been with you guys this whole time, just so you guys
I was gonna
know.
get to it after this fight. Ask her who this witch is.
Okay, you can. That's fine.
Now, okay. So I've got that rolled on.
So
Now what
roll your damage plus 5 for having the owlbear as your companion.
All right. 1d6 plus 5. Nice.
The owlbear actually, it's not even you. The owlbear just runs up because you had it, because you're casting your spell at the same time, and just puts its beak around this goblin head and just rips it off. This goblin falls over dead. At the same time, you said you were casting an arcane art, so please roll that. 7. It reverberates. What were you casting exactly on your arcane art?
I was healing Soren.
So you heal Soren. Go ahead. For 1 HP, Soren, the axe gets pushed out of your body and falls to the ground, and that part of your skin stitches back up. But you also heal the caster, who's already at full health, and it takes nothing. So, Soren, now that this axe is now out of your back and you're feeling a bit better, actually, you know what, Rewick, you haven't gone in a bit. What are you doing? Or did you follow them in, or were you still in the other room?
I was still over by the door at this point.
Okay, so Rewick, what do you do right now?
I don't know. I look around and be like, they just left me here.
Do you maybe yell for them and ask them where the hell they went?
Is it dark where I am?
There are lights along the sides of the cave, so you can see.
Okay,
There's like torches already out.
so I can see like the other direction.
You can see
You
where
can
towards
see.
the ladder.
You can probably
and stuff.
see Abraham, who's standing there over there off the side.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go over by Abraham then.
Okay, and as you walk in, you see these goblins. There are 3 charging your group, going right towards them. What do you do? They're also backwards, but you know whatever.
Kill bitches.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can. Since they're charging, I'm gonna go like right here,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of use my staff along the ground to like trip them.
Okay, so you're trying to trip.
I thought you were clothesline them.
Tripping works. Okay, go ahead and roll. I guess you're going to use your strength to be able to keep it in place. So go ahead and roll a hack and slash. If you do successfully make them all trip on the ground with a 10 plus.
Nope.
So you go, and as you're running, one of them runs and kicks your staff on accident, and it flies out of your hands and goes flailing across the room.
Ah, shit.